Okay, just for the record, because things are working now, I did just decide to start my stream just so I could get a little tiny bit. I felt pretty. Okay. I mean, like, I wish I got that whole thing on stream where you vanished. It's on the Steam backlog. I could do that.
Yeah,
it's on the backlog. I could take a. Don't do that. That's weird. Don't do that. Do it again.
Yeah.
No, like clench your fists. I don't know. Your eyes like went. I think your eyes like went smaller or something.
Well, I mean, when I
no, that's weird. Don't do that.
Here, wait. Look. Why? There's something wrong with me?
Oh wait. Oh shit. We just got. Jacob's sending an invite, or Jacob's sending a something. I
sent him. I invited him. Okay, he's here. So he should be here actually. He's behind you. He's in the power socket.
Oh my god. I love how this is British home. So honestly, they
pretty accurate.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's pretty accurate.
Well, again, it's someone's photo scanned house. I'm pretty sure.
So Roomba.
I've seen a lot of British homes because I watch Doctor Who.
But I've seen some big. Well, we watch every Saturday. We watch Escape to the Country, so we've seen.
Wait, what? Escape to the Country? What's Escape to the Country? What's that?
Escape to the Country is it's a little realtor show from Britain where people want to move out of the cities out into the countryside.
Oh, okay, so it's not like people who want to leave the United States and go to Britain.
Free houses. It's kind of like House Hunter.
Okay.
Style. But so you get to see a whole bunch of different kinds of British houses. But the ones in the cities are.
Oh, they have
look how realistic it is. Like, look, just walk in there and it just feels like you're in a bathroom.
Sorry, Mama, what were you saying?
This is their heater.
Oh.
I said the ones in the city are small. See this?
Yeah.
This is their heat. This is their heat right here.
Because a lot of their houses are like really close together, aren't they? Like really jammed together a lot of times.
Well, this is probably an apartment. I feel like a home invader.
This is our home. We're British.
So everyone crashed earlier, right? That wasn't just me.
Oh yeah, it was so, well, it was both of you crashed and you froze. Like you froze at like statues for like 3 minutes, and so I was just waving my hand like guys, and so I thought I had broken.
My whole game
you guys were fine.
And
then Mom walked in and was like, "Hi," and I freaked out because I was like, "You're what?"
Mom,
that freaked me out.
Are they frozen to you?
It's so. Okay, I might get the Steam backlog for it, but it probably won't have my voice. I don't know. Oh my god! What the heck? Do it again! Do it again! You just look like you're just like something that we have on the dresser. You're like kind of crouched down a little bit, like a little tiny bit. Yeah, he's just like he's our greeting robot. You know, someone comes in, he's just like
he's just like tired. I'm tired.
Welcome to the Greenberries' home. You have to greet people every day. That is your only purpose. You do that, and I don't get any visitors because no one loves me. So
this is what they call the snug.
The snug.
They call this the snug. Yes.
Oh, and they're listening to Super Mario 64 music.
Oh no, I did that. That actually worked.
Congratulations.
It didn't crash. Well, usually I can't even copy paste the links. I finally figured out how to.
This is a snug, all right.
Oh.
Ooh.
It's nice to rest the joints.
Okay, is this solid? Oh, thank God it's not. Okay.
Yeah, I didn't know why so many maps had couches that you could just walk through until I realized full body tracking.
Same.
It's better this way.
I mean, like the main thing you want is probably zones or worlds that have the option to put on colliders.
Sure.
But like
people.
For lame people. But like, I mean, I prefer it like this because I'm sitting down right now, and it's comfortable. Sometimes, literally, when I'm sitting like this, and if I'm sitting in like a VR instance where I have armrests, my brain will think that there's an armrest here, but there's nothing. I'm just like, whoa. I mean, that's just what it's like. Do British people like to have paintings, or is this like just standard?
I don't know. This is kind of very, very plain. I wouldn't say this is exactly like this.
But I mean, this is literally a photo scan, isn't it? It's a photo scan.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
I've seen pictures of my friends' houses that live in Britain. Obviously,
She's
they're not
just
like
watched like
bland.
1 or 2 TV shows, and she thinks she knows what Britain's like.
But they do like paintings. They do decorate their houses.
Yeah, but
Maybe-
you also
maybe
have to
this
realize
person
this
doesn't.
isn't like a Planet
wow.
of Cats situation. Like there are differences between British people.
This particular person.
Nonsense. Okay, so something that British people do significantly better than Americans is their
Pink file
breakfast food. Pretty much, I mean, honestly, like maybe not
having
their
a
other
laugh?
cuisine, but their British, the British like, and oftentimes European
They
breakfasts.
have beans and toast. There's so many
No,
jokes about
no.
British breakfast.
I know,
I
I know.
can't tell if you're being serious or not.
No, but like
British
I'm
breakfasts
saying.
are like a whole category of. Yeah,
No,
but like people make fun
No,
of
but
like.
you're
it
just
being,
thinking
like,
of
beans and toast.
standard cuisine, and I'm not saying whether or not I haven't
No,
had
I'm
British
talking about
cuisine.
breakfast.
The
They
breakfasts
have
are like
beans and
you,
toast for breakfast.
no, I mean oftentimes I'll see like people and they're like, I've got sausages, and I've got eggs, and I've got pancakes.
Yes.
They
A
do
full
that in
breakfast,
America.
they have They have.
In America,
a
we
lot.
just want
It's
sugary
more than
cereals.
beans and
We
toast.
we just pour Lucky Charms into a bowl. And I haven't had breakfast in like
well, now I
5
want
years.
Lucky Charms, but
Yeah. A full
See, that's
British
what I mean.
breakfast is huge.
Right there, you're just showing me exactly what I was saying. Is he playing Gravity Falls? He's playing Gravity Falls up there. I'm gonna get
it's
C indeed.
not up there. The TV's on the other side of this wall. It's
Sorry.
right over there.
Across from here, not up there. I'm gonna move the camera to the TV room. It's purple for me. Is it purple for you? It's just purple for me. There's nothing here.
No, I can see it.
Ah, that's
But I
weird.
hear the sound. It's purple.
I
Oh,
see
you
it.
can't see
It's-
either?
I see it.
Mm.
Why are
have to
Jacob
hit
and I the only
And
two?
you're the two that
Try
freaked out with the last one too.
Maybe you have to hit sync. There's a little button. I don't know.
Maybe.
Look how old this is. They have the bird. Please, get me out of here. Get me out of the United States.
Just
I want to
restarted
be
it.
free.
Weird.
What are you doing?
Kai,
Oh, I know,
you
you
can
can't
never
leave.
leave Britain.
No. I want to leave into Britain. All right. I need to. I mean, this house is
is-
good.
This is the British Isle.
Oh, this is it.
There's
I knew
the
it was.
upstairs and the downstairs.
I knew it was small, but your eye
Anyway,
just.
one more place. Pick something else.
What is this?
It might be a power panel.
That is a nook. That's where Harry Potter stayed, or whatever.
That's where Tom is.
I could live here. I mean, I don't mind a small place. You know, there's a huge misconception that everyone's always like, these young folk want mansions. We just want a place. You know, like it doesn't even have to be this big. An apartment would be nice. You know, we just want a place. We don't want a
houses
mansion.
are in.
We don't want a mansion. Tiny
Yeah.
houses are expensive.
All
Why
you
are
need
tiny
is-
houses so
all you need is a-
expensive?
All you need is a room and then just a VR headset, and then you're good.
That's not really what I was getting at, but okay. I mean, kind of. I mean, that helps. But I mean, like, basically, a lot of people
Like,
think
instead
that
of-
young people just want mansions. Not really. Obviously, it'd be nice. But honestly, we like things to just be there and convenient and the smaller area, like a kitchen, a bathroom, a bedroom, maybe. Okay. Who cares? What else do you need? We spend a lot of our times, again, in VR or
You should
on a
see
computer
Kristen's
anyway.
little place.
Yeah.
Kristen
Yeah.
has the cutest little house ever.
There's a secret like button over here, but it's not doing anything.
You're right. It doesn't do anything. It just says use. Huh.
All right, I gotta work.
This is probably as close as I'm gonna get to being in Britain.
Why? You go to Britain.
It's probably pretty
I gotta.
expensive.
There's nowhere here. I put it in the hallway.
Oh, wait, is this the one that we were at before? No?
No,
By the way, this section is going to be very, very quick. We're not going to be spending a whole lot of time in VR because we've been in VR for about an hour or whatever now. I just haven't been streaming. So, because I just recently started getting things working. So, but here we are. Hooray! Real campfire! Spooky mode.
Alright, it's very dark.
Real campfire! Not fake! It's real! Legitimate, genuine campfire!
The menu went away from me. Oh, there we go. Shadows on.
I kind of want.
Just put everything on.
I kind of want to put spooky mode on, a little bit.
Right now, this will only add spooky world audio. Okay, so it's just audio. I wouldn't.
I know,
do
but
spooky
that's
mode.
still pretty fun. But maybe later. Maybe later.
Look how dark this is. This is great.
Okay, good. I'm not like too bright. All right. Oh wow. No, not the fire. Why do you always jump in the fire? Strange little silhouette man.
Oh,
No.
he's in there.
Did he die?
How come he doesn't have light cast on him? Why is he a dark soul?
I don't. I was
Look.
wondering the same thing.
Look at Mom and look at him.
He's 100%.
He is all shadow.
Because he's
He's all shadow.
a darkling.
Like the camera shows what
What's the
he
name
should
for
be
that?
looking like.
You're from the dark place.
Demon.
No. It's Deltarune lore, because he's from Deltarune. I'm trying to remember. Not in the fire. Not in the fire.
It's too dark. Flip around.
Oh, look at that! Oh, that's pretty cool.
He
You take a
shot
picture of a
while you were-
picture?
His eye.
Hey! That's pretty cool. That's like an album cover right there. Look at that.
He's burning the camera.
We can't see it. It's too dark.
Alright, you know what's great? Look, you can sit down on this log here. Now look at that log.
Nah, I'm more of into these.
You a chair guy? Well,
I'm
you
a
took the
chair
only
guy.
chair.
Yep.
Okay, let's get all these
Surprised
pictures not
you
floating
fit in
around.
it.
Cool. Is my shadow doing that for anyone else?
What? Oh.
Your shadow's being weird because you're sitting in the light source.
Yeah,
Don't
it's
do
the
that.
inside of my head projecting my glasses on the.
Yeah. Stop it. I turned spooky mode off.
Take the camera.
Oh,
You have to
Really?
look through the
Weirdly,
really.
I think you have to let go of it because I can't grab it.
Ooh.
Okay,
Kyle,
now,
look up.
now I can.
You have to look through the really tiny
I s-
viewfinder on it.
I could see stars. Yeah, there was one of these in the sensory world, so I used them
Like we
Yeah.
went back.
yesterday.
Yeah.
Our default.
How does that look? I can't see. Shish kebab. Jared, don't crawl like that.
That's weird.
I just wanted to get in the tent.
Can you see the photos, Mom?
Oh, a little bit.
You guys are gonna have to take photos
I
of
really
the
can't
photos
tell.
because I can't see them very well from over here. It's too dark for me.
Yeah, it's hard to unless they're in the light of the fire. It's hard to
So,
see.
so take like screenshots of those and you can share them on the Discord, I guess. I'm gonna take a picture of Mom.
All right.
It's kind of getting a little dark. Hey, Mom, can you stand on the other side of the fire from me? Yeah, that should be good. And you know what? I'm gonna. Well, I guess that won't matter. It's a square. Guitar. All right, there we go.
Sitting around the campfire.
I mean, when you think about it, this invention is pretty crazy. Being able to take something and then you're like physically holding a moment in your hand.
It is very weird.
Yeah.
And honestly, it feels even weirder than a digital camera, to be honest. It's just like because I'm now like I'm already holding the image. But didn't you have to like expose these in like a room or something?
Yeah.
So
no,
so you
no,
did.
Polaroids you could see. No, Polaroids you could do directly after.
So
they were
Polaroids were just
No,
this
it
instant.
would take a while to develop.
Would it?
No, they had Polaroids would print, and you can still get Polaroid cameras today. There's like a modern,
Yeah, I've seen them at
trendy, vintage
Yeah, but
resurgence.
it's not immediate. It takes a
Yeah,
few
look.
minutes for it to show up.
Yeah, but you don't need a development room, is what he's asking.
No. It just takes a
There
few
you go.
minutes for it to show
Yeah,
up.
Sorry.
and also it's a myth that you have to shake the Polaroid to get it to develop faster.
Well,
That's
Oh, I don't
yeah,
remember.
with these ones,
does nothing.
you have
Oh,
to wait like
shoot.
a few seconds. It doesn't show up at first, and then it like fades into view. Are you taking a selfie? It's probably way too close.
Tell me how it looks.
Like, it's very close.
Oh no, I think that works.
Ah. Okay, we should just relax around the fire though. You're good. Don't take the camera.
I have one more pick, and I'm
Uh-oh.
going to take a
Oh,
picture.
there's ammo. I didn't know there was ammo.
There's
Yeah, one of those, like,
ammo.
10 at a time.
There's ammunition. All right. Now
Okay,
this
well, I'm
one's
burning
the
all
last
of
one.
these.
So let me know how this one. No, I thought you were gonna get a picture of all the pictures.
I am. I'm taking pictures as you take them. I'm done.
Well, I thought you were gonna do like all of them at
They're-
the same time.
Then it's burned.
You took a picture of all of them at the same time.
Yeah.
I'll take a
that,
picture.
that was
all
that
of
was
them
kind
at
of
the same
a beta.
time in the fire.
Does that one look good? Can you see anything?
Yeah, that looks nice because you're actually paying attention to nature.
So you can see the stars.
Yeah.
It's got a pretty good light detection on that thing.
Oh yeah, I am just a
burns
little
forever.
shadow creature.
They're all shadow.
For some reason on the VR camera, the fire is like not as bright as it is in real life, so I can actually see what's in there.
Yeah, Jacob looks like we haven't unlocked him yet.
This is what it would be.
Oh my God, Tails, you are the size of
Tails,
like
you're way
a
too
gigantic
big.
plushie.
Oh my god.
Please be small.
What the heck?
Those tails,
Too
though.
much.
Too much.
You're too much.
Look, there's like little mushrooms here. Look at these.
You see him?
Yeah.
Huh?
Oh. Yeah, I love how dark this is.
Oh wow, that's beautiful.
You ever wonder if there's anything outside of this small campsite?
No, I mean it's just dark. There's definitely stuff out there. Yeah, when the sun comes up, we'll see it.
Kind of want to put the spooky sounds on. Your tails are moving a little
We
bit
should
too
go
fast.
We should go in one of the tents. I'm gonna go.
Sounds pretty intense.
Can you see this? Can you see the light from the flashlight?
Yeah, I can see that. It's always good to have a
You can see the
client-side
light?
light. Yeah, it's working. Yeah.
Yeah.
Tell a spooky story. Like, do the.
Yeah.
Once there was a light
Your
that
mask.
didn't.
It's kind. It's
work
kind
for
of meh
everyone.
with the helmet, but
Oh wow.
Well, now we can see what's out there. Ah, I dropped it.
wait, what? I kind of hear like a weird humming sound.
That way.
There should be
There's
forest
trees.
sounds.
Oh,
Here,
that is a
Kyle,
plane.
you take it.
Oh,
That's
give me,
that's
give me a
real
sec. I
life
can
plane
take it. I
sound.
can take it in a moment.
Ah.
Okay.
Okay.
Hold it up to me again. All right. 3, 2, 1. Drop. Yeah. Okay. So here's the thing. Yeah, I can't grab things that you're holding onto. So like this.
See, isn't that cool? Okay.
Like, is this good? Like this. Is this spooky enough?
Yeah, that's kind of Kind of scary.
Kind of scary.
I was gonna have you look. Mom's going in the woods.
Mom, don't go. Mom, we don't know what's
put
out
the
there.
Flashlight down.
Hold on. Give me a second. Give me a
I was
second. Give me a
hoping I
second.
could see the sky better, but I guess.
All right. Now, can I have the flashlight back? Just
Yeah.
drop it, because I can't grab it when you're. Yeah. Mm. Is this thing on? All right. There was once an area in a dark forest where there lay only 2 tents and a campfire and 4 people. And outside of this singular small area was the indication of reality, but in real life there was nothing out there. Everything in the entire universe was contained within a small area. But the mortals fooled themselves into believing there was more on the outside.
Here.
We cannot leave. The campsite
The
is
black-
light.
It's not letting me. Oh wait. That's
Oh,
a
you took
picture.
one of the pictures. Okay, here. Grab it now. Grab it when it's on the floor.
Can we make s'mores?
Can you grab it now? No, you just keep grabbing the pictures. Stop. These are dead. The past is dead. There's the flashlight. There you go. Now aim it. Aim it properly.
I don't know how.
You're shining it at you.
She dropped
I'll
it.
pick it up. Just leave me alone. Put it down.
There you go. It's by the guitar. There. Now you're aiming it. Turn it on.
All right. Bye.
Wait, no, I told you there's nothing out there.
Click it.
Don't fool yourself.
If I let go of it, it's gonna drop.
That's
do you,
true.
like, pull
It
the
will. It
trigger
will.
on-
it will drop.
Exactly.
Try
You don't-
clicking. Or no, wait. How'd
I'm
you pick it up?
limited to what I can do.
How did you? How did
There
you
you
pick it
go.
up? What button did you use?
You
Is it
just
on?
turned it on. You just turned. Do it again. Do that again. There, it's on. See?
You've toggled it
Alright.
like a light switch. I'm telling you, there's nothing out there. Nothing. I'm trying to like Truman show everyone into never leaving.
And why do you stop? Why don't you keep going?
I can't aim it to where I can see where I'm
Oh
going.
God, no!
What? What? Oh no! Anything but that! No! Ah! Run! Run! He wants your flashlight!
Here you go, little guy.
No! You've given him the power!
He's going.
Sinks back into the tent. It's not a microphone,
Please give
dude.
us music.
It's not a microphone. What is he doing with it?
I don't know. Why is he too bright now? He's like an angel.
He's a star. A shining star.
Oh well.
It feels like
y-
he's very wise.
I can't grab it unless you drop it. You have to. Okay. Well, I mean, that was a good toss, but, you know.
He's going for. Is
there only-
he only lights up when he's holding a flashlight.
Oh, so there's multiple flashlights. Okay.
Yeah, there's two.
Vroom, 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 vroom.
She's going off to the woods.
Wait,
Oh.
when you talk, Jacob, talk again.
Does something
Talk.
move on my? Does my nose thing move?
Yeah, I think your little nose thing is moving. It speaks.
Twitches.
How have you never noticed that?
Because I don't know.
You
You
never
don't
spoke
generally
in Max
speak in your
Rebo.
Max Rebo skin.
I spoke before.
I don't think.
I think I would remember that.
Yeah.
Time.
It just fell next to you.
Oh, yeah, I can't
It's
seem to toss
9:30.
things today.
Well, I know if you were disappointed that. There we go. Just what you. Peace and quiet.
Bunch of hippies out in the woods.
He turned very, very
Yeah.
small.
He's tiny.
I expect it to be like higher
He's-
pitched.
He's Minimus Revo.
What? Mini
Oh, he
Revo,
Yeah.
He's just got this huge flashlight.
God, he's so tiny.
yeah. Okay, all right,
Like a
put it
little
away.
forest Spirit.
But your little nymph.
It's the larval form of Max Rebo. Just crawling
This
through the
is how
forest.
this is how they start out.
What's he doing? This is fascinating. It's like a wildlife documentary.
And so the
It's like
mini
a-
Rebo fetched
It's like a tortoise.
fetched the Polaroid camera from the flames and saw that unfortunately it was entirely out of film. So he replaces it and now
He's
fills it
reloaded.
with 10 pieces of film. How did he do that? That does not make any sense. That's impossible. this creature this creature is is obviously very magic. Oh, hold on. I gotta we gotta see this. I gotta get close to the fire.
No. I'm gonna shine a light. on
That
it.
is amazing.
That is what he sees.
That's cute.
I've been shot.
This little selfie.
Is this like capturing our souls? Like when you tell like a fae your name, or should we be afraid of this little nymph with a Polaroid camera?
But he's so darn cute.
It's so darn cute. Take my soul.
Just takes them and hands them.
Is there a picture of me in here somewhere? Is this? Oh, there I am. I'm on fire. I don't know what that indicates, but hopefully that's not a bad sign.
So someone got pictures of all the pictures.
Pictures of pictures.
Ah! He's
This is-
Maximus Rebo.
Max Rebo.
That's a
Gotta get the
Take the camera. Take the camera and go.
Bye.
not cute.
Take it
It's
and
like a
go.
big-
Oh gosh. I
Oh,
think
God.
Big Finger's gonna use that.
Guys, we should be running.
No, this is too funny.
Just
Too
so
funny.
you're laughing.
He took a picture from like inside his nose. There it is. How does it
Someone's
look?
gotta go get the picture.
I'll get it. I'll get it. All right, give it to me. Thank you.
I don't think
Oh,
that works.
wise Max Rebo.
Here, I have a light. Just bring it here. I've got a light.
Yeah, this is the inside of his nose. I think.
Oh God, he's here.
Wait, no. Give me the light. Give me the light. This is pretty good. Yeah, that's pretty good. Thank you, oh wise forest spirit.
Whoa.
Standing up, you're way taller.
Look how he holds the camera.
Here, have a musical sacrifice. Take it.
It's like a Renaissance
okay.
painting.
I'm gonna toss it, and you're gonna. Nope. All right, he's got it. He's got it. He's got it. Play us a
Now
sad
leave
song on the
us.
world's smallest guitar.
Where'd he go?
Oh.
Where
He's
is he?
gone.
I don't
He's
know, but
gone.
that's a good end.
He's gone. Yes, he's returned. Thank you for the guitar. How? It's too big. It's too big for you. Yeah.
Alright, I'll go puff puff.
Okay.
All right. Good stuff.
Alright,
GG's.
I'll try again next week.
Okay.
Hopefully everything's
Nice.
fixed by then.
Basking in the flame.
Night, Jake.
Good night.
Night.
Night, night.
See ya.
Bye.
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 Ooh.
Taxes was feeling so stuck.
Hello. Hello. Oh, hold on. It's gonna hold on. It's playing audio through the wrong thing. Give me a second. Let me swap to my second output. Okay, can you say something now?
Did you read my message?
No. Um for some reason Facebook's not even open.
Anyway, Dad's on the phone.
Oh. I was putting off microwaving my food.
Oh, well, go ahead.
Okay. My PC is so crazy slow. Like, it just locks up. Alright. I'll be back then.
Okay.
I'm
well,
thinking,
okay, just stop.
hi.
Okay, why are we doing that? What are you doing? But we don't have
We won't
Jared.
have Jared.
I don't mind waiting a week. Okay, well, I got us. Well, why did we wait for him to do it with us then, if that's what you were going to do? Well, it's God, these take about an hour, and it's 10 o'clock. I mean, okay, let's get started. Oh, that's.
Well, I mean, it's almost 10 o'clock, and I get up and go to work in the morning. So, I mean, I don't want to be playing till almost 11. I mean, usually we start at what, 9 or 9:30, and now it's almost 10. Well, and your sister called too, and I was on the phone with her for a little over a half an hour. So stuff happens.
I mean, we don't have to do the whole prologue. We could do 45 minutes, 30 minutes of it.
Well, you want to find a breaking.
Ah.
Oh, so what? Yesterday we did like half of it, and then okay, I didn't know.
I'm okay if you want to go. It's not even 10. We'd probably be done before 11. We're usually not. Okay. Let's just do it, honey. Okay, go to where we're supposed to go.
Advance
I'll talk.
highly of you. If you're high in her esteem, you're high in mine.
Okay. I know you are. I know. I know. You're handling it very well overall. You're not. You are. Roland. I don't know. You're probably going to have to get a new computer.
Oh, good grief.
He has no option.
Okay.
Are you going where we're supposed to go? Go to you now. Well,
There
you
is a
just have
way
to
to do a
reinstall.
Windows recovery that you don't lose anything.
Well, then help him with it, but we're not going to do it right now.
Nobody asks me for help, and they always wait till they start to play, right? So That's not the time.
Yep. You don't know how I must stop.
Welcome, Varus. We're glad to be working alongside you and your guild again.
There's no time for niceties, Azar. You there, come speak to me.
So we didn't. Let's see, prologue. I need to call it up. What are we doing? We're doing Justice for the Fallen.
You need to. Somebody needs to.
It's
I'm a
Justice for
different
the
character.
Fallen because
I'm a different character. Invite
Oh.
me.
Well, that is now.
Okay. Hi. Okay, never mind.
How come I'm the only one over here by? Oh, you guys are still down there.
Sorry.
I guess.
I'm fine.
So we talked to Vanus.
A pleasure to
Galerion.
see you again, friend, despite the dire circumstances. Thank you for purging our sanctum of the worm cult infestation. Reliable as ever, I see. Please, describe everything you experienced during the attack.
He's not
Spare
looking
no
at me.
detail.
No, it's off to the side. It always annoys me. Like, I'm over here.
Yes. Gabriel called Mazama snake-like. My extensive knowledge of Daedra tells me that she's likely a harvester, known for their illusion magic. I suspect that's how she got into our sanctum undetected. Tell me, how did Merrick die? Merrick was a great warrior, but also reckless. Attacking an unknown arcane device. Clearly a miscalculation. An intact Soul Reaper would have revealed more than the shards we recovered. Had he waited for you to intervene, he might still be alive.
Just saying, this is the guy they're trying to provoke you to be mean.
I
Like,
don't know
you
why
bud.
they're doing that. Let's just do the top one.
Arrogant twit. Well, the first one's still kind of like, I didn't happen to see you down there.
That's true. Okay, top one.
So we're doing the happy face?
No,
Or the top
fir-
the top one. Okay, the standard.
Perhaps so. Maybe further study will reveal that he saved lives as well. But with a threat of this magnitude, we need every means at our disposal to gain the upper hand. I've heard enough. Where is this worm cult nest you learned of? I know that lighthouse well, and am aware of a cove to the south. Let me mark it on your map. We'll meet you there after I conclude my business with Prince Azar and Skordo. What haven't I been up to? I am Tamriel's greatest living. Just started to get inclinations that the worm cult might not be as finished as we thought, when word reached me about the attacks on the guild halls. I am beyond annoyed. Just that I wish we had an intact one to study. They've been appearing throughout the land at sites where the worm cult is engaging in hostile actions. Ever since Metamarco started his Order of the Black Worm, they've been nothing but trouble. Isn't it obvious? With Merrick dead, someone needs to take the reins of the Fighters Guild until their ponderously slow council can select a new guildmaster. Since they're in the thick of it, Skordo and Prince Azar are the most likely candidates. Certainly not, and I wouldn't presume. But in this time of trouble, we need a stable and functioning Fighters Guild to stand against the worm cult. Prince Azar has leadership training and was taught by Guildmaster Merrick. He's the clear choice.
Well, I agree.
The Fighters Guild requires leadership. I suggest Prince Azar take command until your council can select a new Guildmaster.
He's right, Azar.
and you know the rest of the guild is more likely to follow you than they are me.
As much as I want to be there with you, I see the wisdom in Vonnis's words. I'll stay behind to command the guild.
Okay.
My heart
I think he's a better
screams
choice.
for vengeance, but Vonnis's words ring true. I've been trained to take the throne of Hammerfell when King Faharajad, hopefully many years from now, steps down.
So we can go now.
I am most
Yep,
qualified
give me a
to
second.
serve as interim leader of the guild. Consider it the equivalent of a field promotion. I've trained under Guildmaster Merrick since I joined the guild, and I've been groomed to be king. The guild will follow me in this time of crisis. Then the council can select a suitable replacement.
Alright. So we're gonna head to the north. There's more dialogue, but you know what? Maybe I can do that when we do it with, if Jared wants to do it a second time. I'll even maybe do the first part of the quest on another character, so that if he wants to do it with someone else, I'll have someone primed to even get some dialogue. Maybe I could even put it on the UESP. Okay, so we're gonna be doing the North Point Way Shrine.
Okay, we're all here.
I'm here, surprisingly.
You know, I don't hate it.
So, the Mages Guild, I think, has existed for, I would say, probably maybe around close to 600 years, something like that, maybe 550. And Vanus Galarian founded it, so he's the guy that like had the idea for it and all that stuff. He has connections with the guy that started the Worm Cult, Mannimarco. They were kind of like best buds back on Artaeum with the Sigics. And then Mannimarco started to get into some dark stuff. And Vanus was like, you probably shouldn't be raising people from the dead. That's a bad thing. Then Mannimarco was like, you know what, I don't care. So they kind of went two different ways. And then Mannimarco started his Worm Cult. So I guess kind of like the Worm Cult and Mages Guild are kind of like each of their different projects. I don't think Vanus 100% leads it these days. He's kind of like a proxy leader, like a leader if he wants to be.
Don't make finding their nest easy.
Keep looking. The nest must be here somewhere.
I just whistled for them.
Let's head inside.
I just whistled for them, like, over here, guys. Pay attention. I'm not there yet. Oh.
I don't like him.
If you don't like Vanus Galarian,
Split our forces. We'll draw less attention and hurry
he's
our
definitely
search for
pompous,
Zama.
you know.
Good call. We'll go west. You and our friend head north.
He's really full of himself. He's not a bad guy, but he's very cold.
I shall augment your attacks.
I do like his outfit, though. That just looks fantastic. I mean, that's definitely a new outfit right there.
My magic empower you. I sense illusion magic beyond the crumbled wall. Find the source.
And to be honest,
I offer my great strength.
I think that, I mean, like, Vanus making the Mages Guild, he made that so that people could have more access to magic.
Soul gem.
Yeah, there's one on the table.
Come, I shall augment your attacks.
Okay, alright.
I shall augment your attacks. No, we have to go this way, it says. Yeah, there's a secret passageway or something.
Oh, we have to go into the trap.
Yes, there's something here.
I don't see a
I'll
passageway.
dispel the illusion.
Oh, examine the journal.
A hidden journal.
Hold on, let me take a drink really fast. Today we finished the relocation of our research operation to the abandoned ruins of Rivenspire. The Order of the Black Worm used this nest for years without drawing notice. It was only abandoned after the plane meld was interrupted. At Mazama's command, we reclaimed it to continue our development of the Soul Reaper divine devices in secret. The journal tracks our ongoing results. Some confuse soul magic with necromancy, but our work on the Soul Reapers proves they are indeed separate disciplines. Fortunately, the Order doesn't lack for practitioners in either field. Imbuing the structure with necrotic energies allows it to sense the proximity of the recently dead, which triggers the soul gems within to activate. Then the altered gems pull the soul towards the device. In the first iteration, the gems were merely stored the fresh soul. This wasn't desired, as it limited the amount of souls a Reaper could capture. Our current experiments seek to propel the captured soul to a specific location of our choosing. Okay, so it like transforms them somewhere else. After many hours of steady, prolonged ritual preparations and the valued deaths of many from our order, those poor guys, the Soul Reaper works as planned. Now when a mortal dies near a Reaper, the Reaper captures a soul and sends it to a secure location. Our next step is to produce as many of these devices as possible so we can deploy them anywhere in Tamriel. Once the Soul Reaper senses a fresh kill, it automatically activates. Members of the Order only need to continue sacrificing and it will transport souls indefinitely. The Soul Reaper, destroyed by the Fighters Guild leader beneath the Mages Guild, reveals an interesting flaw in the current design. It can be hit with a sword. Now, just smashing the Reaper before it has fully stabilized, all the necrotic energy flowing into it results in a devastating explosion, such as the one that killed the Fighters Guild leader. We discovered upon further examination that should an unenlightened enemy get near a Soul Reaper, they can disable it by tearing out its core. I guess that's for us. We should do that. This causes the Soul Reaper to deactivate and releases its magic safely, causing the device to collapse without the resulting explosion. Additional iteration should find ways to overcome the flaw.
A means to deactivate the Soul Reapers. But where do they funnel souls to? Let's keep searching.
Okay, so now we go.
It's to the cloud.
Yeah, to the Soul Cloud.
I offer my great strength.
I definitely think it's
Dude,
fun.
he keeps offering his great strength. I wish he'd actually
stop.
do something.
I think that's really irritating.
I'm gonna guess it's probably funneling the souls to the writhing wall.
Soul.
What the heck was that?
Let my magic empower you.
Oh. Ow!
What is it?
Something grabbed me. A hand came up and grabbed me.
That's it.
You're probably just seeing things.
That was freaky weird.
Have these disgusting
Oh, it grabbed me.
No, it is something that can happen around these necromantic magic.
Like that. Ew.
Yeah, I just got grabbed by a fist.
Hey, Dad, you see
There's
this?
a soul gem.
It's in this guy's mouth. I'll take it.
I already got it.
Oh!
Here comes the hand again.
Yeah.
That's what it grabbed me too.
Pretty
so.
spooky.
Look, past the gate. Captives from the Mages Guild.
Resist if you want. We take your soul either way.
The device
Okay.
siphoned their souls. A horrid death. We must destroy that Soul Reaper.
But we can't destroy it by hitting it, or we're going to explode.
I shall augment your attacks.
Stay ready. Never know what else might be headed
It's
our
very
way.
necessary for him to keep saying.
Soul gem. Hey, what's this? This is weird. What is that? You see that barrel? It's like some kind of... It almost looks like some kind of bismuth or something. I've never seen anything like that.
That's what they make the empty soul gems out of that they fill. I don't know.
Oh, maybe.
Okay, so now we have to...
Tear out its core as the journal describes.
Ah!
Oh. They can be destroyed without triggering a fatal explosion. Now that I witnessed a Soul Reaper firsthand, the scope of the danger becomes quite clear. This goes beyond the threat to the fighters and mages guilds. But what is the Worm Cult's ultimate goal? I have contended with the Worm Cult longer than anyone. Based on previous encounters, they usually seek something disastrous. The more information we learn down here, the better. I sense illusion magic nearby. Let's search this room for its source.
Will we be able to find it? Because it's all an illusion.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of these strange chunks. I've never seen soul gems like this before. Yeah. Yeah, not, oh yeah. That weird stone is embedded in this thing on the sides. What? How strange. I wonder what that does. Alright, keep looking. I'm hearing a humming. That's not... Maybe it's behind this thing, so I'm gonna trigger it.
You just left the green area. There's a arrow is over here.
Okay.
Behind the altar along the wall, he says.
Okay. This one's shorter.
From this scroll.
They thought us dead, but what is death to the Order of the Black Worm or to a Daedra such as I? It is no ending, no blockade. Merely a temporary state during which one can hoard power. We all know the dead contain energies to be harnessed. The Order was no different. We gathered our strength and emerged from the ground invigorated, hungry for revenge. We have worked in darkness and silence, gathered our resources, and built new tools. Now our time has come to emerge from the hiding, deploy the Soul Reapers, and siphon every soul from across Tamriel to restart our great and terrible work. To prove our loyalty to Lord Molag Bal so that we may gain his favor for our plans. That's, Mazama wrote that, the Snake Lady.
A singular focus on the destruction of every living being. They must be stopped. Our search continues.
It's pretty standard for them. It's pretty standard. Oh. Intriguing. I don't want to let your magic empower me.
Reapers. They could blanket all of Tamriel.
And down they go.
Come, I shall augment your attacks.
That's Ogrim was holding one, moving them around.
He keeps augmenting my attack.
Well, we need all the help we can get, I guess.
I think it's insulting.
Like soul gems all over the place.
The Fighters Guild contingent, all dead. Wait, I reckon. Let me take a look at that sword. It's Skordo's blade, all right. I'd know his tough, stubborn aura anywhere, and the sword reeks of it. He wouldn't have parted with his weapon, not unless he had no choice. Our task now shifts from gathering information to rescuing Skordo the Knife. By doing something reckless. We must split up. I suspect time is of the essence, and I won't see another member of the Fighters Guild fall this day. Take the eastern hallway, and be careful. Illusions abound in this place.
We take the eastern, huh?
We take the east road, and he takes the west road. I don't know. But we're splitting up, so he's going somewhere else. Another gem. Just don't pay attention to the bodies. Okay, so he's still alive. At least for now.
Yeah.
We gotta get to him. It's a nice place.
Let's make this clear.
Oh, hold on, hold on. Ooh, a lot of electricity. A lot of electricity. Don't touch those circles. Don't touch those circles.
Stay out of the circles.
Uh-oh. Ah! Ah! Whatever, I can out-heal it. I'm gonna do my best. What is this? I haven't seen anything like this. How interesting. It's like a cyan parchment. It's attached to a scroll. Huh. Can't make out any of the runes, but I took a picture. Okay, I kind of wish Scordo stayed where he was, but... Okay, he's over there. Assuming that is him. We don't know if it's Mazam. Oh, here we go. I knew it. I knew it.
My master demands your presence.
Dragon fought us into a portal! The great mage does not fall easily.
You can't have him, creature.
Can we get there? Or...
Check the staff.
Oh.
First the mage's head, next the fighter's
Oh,
arm.
the staff just fell at our feet.
Bonus is gone. Mazama took him.
Yeah, let's figure this out, pal.
Oh.
The staff is laying at our feet, but...
Mazama ambushed me. Cast a spell and I blacked out. I woke up feeling wrung dry, like how you described Magister Andrello. I guess that's what it feels like when the snake takes your appearance. Yeah, but I think she's planning more than that. Did you hear what she said about the fighter's heart? But what do I know? I can't even keep my friends safe. It's all falling apart, pal. I don't think we're gonna beat the worms this time.
We should toss a happy face at him.
Happy face.
We'll toss a happy face at him. Here you go.
Can't even let me have a moment, huh, pal? But yeah.
Give him a hug.
I'm still better at punching people than anyone I know. Present company excluded. Alright. Let's get the Tusk out of here. Maybe Gabrielle can portal us somewhere, and we can make a plan.
Are we supposed to pick up this staff?
Yeah, he wanted us to have this. Can Gabriel
Yeah,
pick it
but
up?
you can't get it.
Of course.
Give me a second.
One portal to Shorthelm's Mages Guild coming up.
About Vonus.
Oh, there she
No
goes.
apologies, Scordo. We'll get Vonus back. I'll take Vonus.
Hi, Tiger.
back.
Casual, this goes.
It may behave strangely and
It'd be funny if either
There
was
we
real
go.
one or fake.
All yours.
Ah,
Let's get out of here.
I hope she was an illusion. and
Casual,
we're
this goes is
actually
like
going
Elder Scrolls
something
Castles.
bad.
As soon as I saw Scordo injured, I was like, nah, I've seen enough, you know, TV shows to know. If you've got a body replicator and you see your injured friend, you gotta be careful. Ask them a question that only they're gonna know, right? That's what you do. I've had to do that in real life, too. I've had someone get hacked. And I'm like, if that's you, answer this question. And it totally worked. It was great.
Wow.
They had no idea. It's like, ha! Faker! Okay,
Tell me, what happened? Where's Vonus?
I'll let our friend.
You know, there's dialogue here.
I need to think.
I'm sorry, I'm really behind because of my PC.
I came as soon as I received Gabrielle's summons, just in time to see you all return. But where's Vonus? And why do Gabrielle and Scordo look so haggard? What happened at that worm nest, comrade? We can destroy the Soul Reapers without unleashing a killing explosion? That's excellent news. I can't wait to hear the details. But what do they actually do? And by the swords of my forefathers, tell me what happened to Vonus. Misama and the Worm Cult captured Vonus Galarian, the leader of the Mages Guild and the greatest mage alive. You probably should have led with that, comrade. First Merrick, now Vonus. By Stendarr's beard, what other disasters can befall us? The Mage's Head obviously refers to Vonus. As for the Fighter's Heart, she already killed Merrick.
Oh.
I'm just a temporary substitute for the duration of this crisis. What could she... Set's tears. She means to attack the Earth Forge. Merrick told me about that. You destroyed the Mortum Vivicus with the weapon, yes? So you know the power of the Earth Forge. Misama can look like anyone, and she currently wears Skordo's form. She can walk right in. We need to get there now.
I can open a portal to the Earth Forge. Then Prince Azah and I have our own task to attend to.
We do.
Alright, go to portal.
More important than defending the Earth Forge and stopping Misama.
Enough Reapers to cover all of Tamriel? We need to convince the alliances to join with the guilds, just like last time.
Good luck with that. It took Vonus to get the alliance leaders to work together last time. Wait, you know where the Earth Forge is?
The Antiquarian Circle knows many secrets, Skordo. Now go. You have your mission.
Man, I wish I could go. They're going fast. And also, yeah, you can hear their audio. I don't know why.
Look at what Misama and her worms have done! More of my comrades dead! I want to gut every last worm and leave them drowning in their own blood! This is my fault. All my fault. Sure, but I let myself get captured. Let Misama use her illusion magic on me. You saw how she pretended to be me to capture Vonus. My guess is she's using the same trick here to infiltrate the Earth Forge. Yeah, optimism. I suppose we need that right about now. Prince Azah's gonna want an intact fighters guild to lead after Gabrielle and him convince the three alliances to join forces. That means it's up to us to save whoever's still alive here. With extreme prejudice, kill every worm cultist that crosses our path. Destroy those damn Soul Reapers, and then find Misama and send her back to whatever oblivion pit she crawled out of. Let's get...
I just go up and snatch.
That's the souls going. See, follow. As these souls die, where's the? So we need to take care of this thing.
Kind of run up to it and snatch. I feel like we're gonna be seeing a lot of these. So like, do I take this like skull out of the center? Yeah. That's pretty metal.
How? Boy, they have to put a lot of these around, don't they?
Yeah. I'm going. Thank you.
Damn worms! It's an infestation!
Yep, can't do that mid-combat. Alright. They're gonna end up covering those skulls up.
Faster, pal!
I hope we haven't missed any.
My guildmates are dying!
Yeah, this is somewhere that you go in the Fighters Guild storyline a few times.
remember these corridors being so dismal.
Okay, we've got a couple on here on the right and left.
But you can't destroy them though yet. Oh, you can. Okay.
There's not arrows next to them.
They didn't have arrows, but we were able to destroy them.
I won, mortal. I shattered your guild, killed or captured your leaders. The Order of the Black Worm is victorious.
Yeah.
Are we supposed to take her?
Yeah.
It says destroyer.
Okay, she's not taking any damage. Hold on. Fight the soul echoes.
Succumb to my illusion.
Okay, I don't know, I guess we just attack these extra versions of her, these clones. Nice.
You can't leave. She's got the back door blocked.
Really? Oh, I like how you checked.
You're looking for the back.
It was like, in case anyone's wondering, you can't leave.
Did I hear a crystal hit the ground? I heard a tink, tink, tink.
That was probably you filling a soul gem. Maybe. I mean, you have been getting new ones.
Another one.
I almost got her. There we go.
Well done, friend. You made
9 gold.
It's not. She had more gold on her.
Looks like the worms didn't get all my guildmates.
There's a lever here you can't.
Yeah, you go here in the Fighters Guild quest, and I won't spoil any of it.
Talk to Gabriel, but why did it have an arrow over Scordo? Okay.
Good job taking down Mazama, but we're not safe yet. As Prince Azah and I were meeting with representatives of the 3 alliances, we received reports of Soul Reapers and Worm Cult attack squads appearing across Tamriel. It's bad out there. Not exactly. Prince Azah and I were able to get the alliances to send ambassadors to Sturk, the same island where Ivanis forged the agreement to attack Cold Harbor. But we're far from reaching such an agreement again. Frankly, we could use your help. Take my portal to Sturk and talk to your alliance's ambassador. Convince them that the worm cult threat is real and we need to work together to stop it. Prince Azah and I will lean on the other 2 and do the same.
Diplomacy.
Why don't we just go kill them all and say that they agreed to it?
Politics. What's funny is that because we're all 3 different parts of different alliances, we have to talk to our like individual representatives. At least I think so.
Explain the stakes. We need the 3 alliances.
Yeah, I remember being here.
We got them to come to Sturk. That's a start. Now we just need to make them see reason.
Ambassadors, please. You must listen.
There's attacks in Oradon. Prince Azah says it's the worm cult.
What does it matter? We can't fight wars in both Cyrodiil and our sovereign territory.
Prince Azar said Gabriel was bringing the hero who uncovered this plot. Let's hear them out.
Okay, so I'm talking to Elsrin. Dad's gonna be talking to the High Elf, and then Mom's gonna be talking to the Breton, because we're all part of different alliances. So we're gonna be individual here.
Gabriel tells a compelling tale of necromancy and Daedric cults. But I am not yet convinced that the pact is truly in danger. Why don't you elaborate on why I should believe that the worm cult has returned and is a significant threat to the land? Are you certain it's a resurrected worm cult and not just the work of an insignificant handful of fanatics who refuse to accept defeat? Surely they can't be a threat to the powerful Ebonheart Pact. That explains the obvious concern displayed by Prince Azar and Gabriel. Perhaps this threat is more dire than I anticipated. I'll bring this information to my superiors right away.
Let me know when you're done.
I'm talking to Gabrielle.
Oh, okay.
examining
I'm sure
the
I
staff.
I'm supposed to examine the staff.
I say we will pass on the information, but can make no promises.
How can I examine it? Oh, wait, here it goes. Wait.
Vonus' staff. It's reacting to you, friend. Reach out and see what happens. Vonus!
Listen, everyone. My time is short. You must hear what I have to say. Let us speak. I am very much relieved that my spell succeeded and reached you. And I see you've gathered the alliances. Good, good. Needless to say, the worm cult captured me. My spell won't last long, so listen closely to my instructions. Nazama teleported me and locked me in a cell. Reminds me of Cold Harbor, but also it doesn't. A problem for later. Listen, the Soul Reapers are just the start. The worm cult has a hidden nest. It's amassing forces to launch a devastating attack. My guards mentioned an isolated island called Solstice. If I learn more, I'll contact you again. But you must convince the alliances. They must join with the guilds again to stop this threat. If not, the worm cult will bring death to all of Nirn.
If even the great Vanus Galarian is worried about this threat, we have to act. Now.
There's no time to waste, comrade. Come, let us speak. Between your efforts and Vonus' message, the Alliance ambassadors finally seem willing to throw us their support. And from what Vonus told us, I suspect we'll need it. A rescue must wait. The threat hiding on Solstice is our first priority. Just as the alliances, guilds, and heroes of Tamriel joined forces on Stirk to end the plane meld, we must do so again to stop the worm cult on Solstice. Your actions were instrumental in revealing this threat. I hope we can count on you again.
Didn't think you could get any stronger. Clear now. We need to work together if we're to have any hope of defeating the worm cult.
Agreed. We must report back to our superiors and rally our forces.
And what should we call this newfound camaraderie? How about the Stirk Fellowship? This island has a habit of being part of these things.
Yeah, good enough. That'll work. Can I take the soul gem? Thank you.
Stirk Fellowship? Yes, Gordo suggests a good name. I will do my best to lead the Fighters Guild and make Merrick proud. As soon as we get clarity in the obstacles we face, I'll send for you. Until then, Stendarr keep you safe, comrade. Our way forward is blocked by 3 primary obstacles. The Stirk Fellowship must still be organized. We don't know where the island of Solstice hides in the vast seas, and we have only the barest idea where Vonus is imprisoned. That task will most likely fall upon the Mages Guild and the scholars and sages of the alliances. If there is even the merest mention of Solstice in an old scroll or text, we will find it.
Stirk Fellowship. Has a nice ring to it, don't you think? And when next we meet, you and I are gonna ring a lot of worm cult heads. Just like a hammer striking a bell. That's what we're gonna do. For Merrick. Not a damn thing. It could be an island paradise for all I know. Or it could be a carnal pit crawling with worms and Daedra. Probably a little bit of both. As long as there's something there for me to punch, all good. For the duration of this crisis, and until the Council can formally select a replacement for Merrick, certainly. I give him a hard time, but Prince Azar is a good man, and a good warrior. He'll make Merrick proud. Just you watch. Coordinating the forces of 2 guilds and 3 alliances? That's not a job I envy. As for Vanus, he got captured trying to rescue me. Least I can do is return the favor. Soon as we stop the worm cult from bringing death to all Nirn, I'm on it.
We'll be in touch regarding Solstice, friend. Until then, stay safe. Of course I'm worried, but Vanus is a powerful mage, perhaps the most powerful. He can handle himself. I just wish he told us more about Solstice. No, I'm barely sure I've even read about the place, but I plan to do some research while we wait for Vanus's next message.
The Stirk Fellowship? I suppose it will do until I can suggest something better. We set aside our differences once to defeat the worm cult. It may take some convincing, but I am certain the Old Mary Dominion will contribute. At least a champion or two. Perhaps a few knights. At least until we know the true extent of the threat.
The Stirk Fellowship? Well, I don't hate it. We could do worse for a name for our combined forces. Perhaps, perhaps not. Who can know the mind of a man like Emmerich? In any case, it's not up to me. I shall bring your argument to my superiors in Daggerfall. And it was a very convincing argument to be sure. And let them
I think so, yeah. We got our crabby pet.
Crabby pet?
Yeah, we got a crabby
The
pet.
Pact will send champions at least.
Well, we had that already.
Perhaps some troops.
Well, it's something handed
At
to
least
me.
until we know the
Didn't you
extent
just
of what
get
the
a
worm cult is
pet?
actually planning.
I don't know. I guess. But we already got the crabby pet.
No,
What, do we
Zorn
just get
brought
another
the
crabby
Dark Elves
pet?
and the
Or
Argonians
is it the
together
same
to
crabby
defeat
pet?
the Akaviri. And he set
It's a
aside
soul-shriven
hostilities to
crab.
defeat the worm cult once before. I can't say with any certainty.
Oh, I got a
But
mind
I
shriven
believe the
crab.
Ebonheart
What's this guy
Pact will
doing?
do
Yeah,
the
there.
right thing.
Who's this guy?
Say what?
There's a player here. He in our instance?
Well, I guess it's not particularly
This
instance
isn't-
based.
This isn't a group instance, I don't
Well, I'm
think.
surprised
I
there's
guess
not a
it's
whole
not.
ton of people then.
That is true. Maybe it has a cap on how many people are allowed in here. I don't know. But yeah. So like, we had to come here during the main quest, try to convince the Alliance leaders to help out, and they pitched a fit. Now they got ambassadors, I guess, to do it for them. And these ambassadors seem a lot more adult. But also, I can assume that maybe the general vibe of the three alliances took a shift after High Isle. I mean, they're probably a bit more willing to be generous with each other now. Why is there an unfinished dolmen here?
Alright, we're gonna pop up.
Okay,
Alright, very good. Glad we did it.
good stuff. Got my crab. Cold snapper.
So, you might run by Dad again what he suggested you do regarding Windows.
Right.
Bye.
Yeah. Bye. I mean, like...
There's a glyph over here.
Hmm.
Bunch of writing on it. Looks like it says this. Oh, nice.
There's a lot of people hanging out here.
Save us from diplomats and Daedric cultists, I say. Save us.
There's Fighters Guild section, there's a Mages Guild section. Huh.
Politics don't interest me. The guilds are the ones doing the dirty work to keep everyone safe.
I wonder if this portal stays open. I doubt it, but... Not a lot of resources here.
When you say resources, I'm not seeing...
Like things I can harvest. I'm gonna assume that as soon as I leave, that portal's probably gonna close. Ooh. So yeah, this island is off the coast of the Gold Coast, south of Hughes Bane, east of Aradon.
Where are you finding resources? I haven't.
I
found
said
squat.
there's no resources.
Oh, no resources.
I said can't find. It's like not a lot of resources.
Oh. I thought you were saying a lot of resources. And I was like, I'm not finding
You're not finding any because I'm taking it all.
Yeah. I mean, I'm finding. Well, this is a big guy.
Yep.
I come up to his waist.
Yep. He's a Palmar Rock.
Oh, there, I'm taller than him now.
There's tall Khajiit, very, very short Khajiit, four-legged Khajiit. Okay, so let's see. If that portal's still open when I get back. Huh. It's still there. That's pretty sweet. We now have a portal that we can use to go to Sturk at any time, assuming that's going to stay there. Yeah.
All right. Well, I guess I'm gonna go now.
Okay.
Let's see, where do I want to go? All right. I will see you later. Thank you. Had a good time.
Same.
Love you. Have
Love
a good
you.
night.
Night.
Bye.
Bye. Yeah, I'm looking at like Vanis's staff has like a Staff of Magnus vibe, but it's not the Staff of Magnus. I was like, it has that Eye of Magnus, Staff of Magnus aesthetic to it, but it is not. Unless it's like modified visually, but I was getting really nervous because on the UESP stream I did not call it the Staff of Magnus. I was like, it just kind of looks like it. And then I had to look back and I was like, please tell me that's not what it looks like, because then I would have made a fool of myself. There's a lot of tension, by the way, if the stream is choppy. That's not the stream, that's my PC. There's a lot of it's not like constant nerves, right? It's not like a UESP stream is nerves, period. There's not like a lot of people watching, but I do take it very seriously, obviously. Like I don't generally reference theories or unofficial lore on the UESP stream, because that's something that I'm very uncomfortable with. Like I don't want to say something and then people take it as, oh, that's fact. So if I do, though, I have to preface it. I'm like, this is completely unofficial, or this is completely a theory. I don't know anything from internal. I don't do data mining or anything like that. I 100% try to keep myself as accurate as possible. So there's a bit of nerves for that. We grabbed a snack, you didn't miss much. Yeah, we just kind of fished the prologue quest. And it was good. I liked it. I appreciated it. It looks like we can probably go back to Stirk anytime we want now, which is a new thing. Look at that. I can even click on it. Huh. That's pretty fun. But you have to use a portal in Rivenspire for that. So, and then I started talking about, like, me, like, what it's like to do a UESP stream, right? Because I'm the UESP streamer, and I have been for, it'll be, actually, hold on, give me a second. When is... I need to Google. When did Morrowind come out? Not the year, but the day. The day. May 1st. Okay, so at the start of May, I will have been the UESP streamer for 3 years. Which is hard to believe. So I was just kind of talking about what it's like. And for a lot of people, I think that it would be a lot easier than it is for me. Okay, I just got out of the Discord call. So, like, for a lot of people, they might not care so much about not discussing enough lore or teaching or making mistake when they're teaching. You know, you might not really have that fear. And I do. But it's not like a fear where I can't enjoy what I'm doing. It's just more like a constant thing that I attempt to focus on. Like, you know, if it's a theory, I'm going to say that it's a theory. If it's unofficial lore, I'm going to say that it's unofficial lore, because I don't want to say anything that's not true. I'm still going to be playing ESO for a bit. I mean, look at how my PC's handling. I don't really know. And I'm probably just going to be standing here. I can't do anything because this fucking piece of I can't do anything because my computer is annoying me. I mean, like, look at this. It's just a mess. I've tried every repair in the book. So this is this issue right here. This issue has happened 2 times in the past, maybe 3. I got it fixed each time. So I'm not saying it's hopeless. You're probably thinking, wait, why don't you just do what you did the last 2 times? Well, those things don't want to work. So I'm kind of in the dark. And sometimes it can take me a week before I fix it, and it's only been like a few days. Anyway, so yeah. Yeah, like, so here's part of being the USB streamer is also, and not just being the USB streamer, but also being a teacher is that you need to be, you need to kind of check your ego at the door, and that's hard for me sometimes. It's not. There's some things about ego where it's like, oh, I don't want to be embarrassed, right? It's like, oh, I don't want to look stupid, and things like I want people to think that maybe like this is the only thing I consider myself good at, and I want to be good at it. So there's things about ego that aren't just I'm arrogant and I think I'm the best. It's more like I don't want to think about the fact that I have faults, but it's important to. It's very important. Like literally, if you're going to be a teacher in anything, you need to have the capability to be a student, and that will never go away, right? You will always be learning something. If you consider yourself suddenly like pro, then you've kind of lost the plot. So that's how I approach Elder Scrolls lore. You know, like if I'm doing the USP stream, in fact, just yesterday I had someone bring up to me some things I didn't know. They weren't 100% accurate, not everything they said, but there were some things where it's like, okay, you know, thanks for reminding me, and this isn't where I am best at. It's kind of a blind spot for me. You need to be able to accept that and announce that, because if you just continuously say, yeah, I know, I knew that, you're not gonna get anywhere. You're gonna look stupid, and 2, you're just hurting yourself. So there are times when I learn things, especially my weak spot is quests in like the main games, you know, like, oh, this isn't a quest in Oblivion. It's like, oh, I haven't played Oblivion as long as other people have, so I didn't know that, you know. It's like I don't know this character, I don't know this storyline. That happens a lot for me. So I need people to like let me know of those things, because I don't really quest, I guess, as much as other people, and also other people have been playing the games for much longer than I have, so they've had more time to do them. And sometimes I just have blind spots where I forget. It's like, oh shit, I forgot. But I try to do my best to teach and observe and theorize. As I said before, I was not chosen as a USB streamer from like a bunch of candidates at all, right? I was chosen because I told them I stream, and they were like, oh, he streams, pick him. I'm sure they probably tuned in to a couple of my streams to see what kind of person I was, right? Like a little bit of a background check, most likely. But I wasn't chosen for my... I don't think I was chosen for my lore knowledge. They were already thinking of me as soon as I said that I streamed, so I wasn't chosen for my knowledge, particularly. At least not at first. But I like to stream as if I was. One of the reasons you enjoy watching people play games you play, sometimes they end up in areas you had no idea even existed. Yeah, a lot of people do things that's like, oh, I didn't know this was a thing. But I guess in my case, a lot of people view me as someone that just, like, instantly knows. Like, oh yeah, I know this place. I know this guy, I know this quest. And I don't know everything, you know? I do not know. I might know, like, a little bit more than the average lore liker, but I'm not top tier. Just cause I'm like in a position where it feels like they would pick a top tier lore master or whatever. I'm not that. Like I said, they just kind of chose me because I stream. Yeah, that's not bad. Now, again, like, literally being part of the UESP is, like, the biggest honor that I have ever had, right? It's, like, a really big deal for me, and I would probably do it more often if I had more, like, if I had more people to do it with, probably. But I'm just kind of, like, alone and chatting, and honestly, I get very, very few viewers. I'm the lowest rated unofficial Elder Scrolls Pages streamer they've had, right? So, but I mean, like, there was a different vibe with, like, Pylon and all that. There was a different vibe. They had more people to stream with, right? So they had a lot of chatter. They were doing more dungeons and trials, and they were also more knowledgeable about a lot of things, including game mechanics, which I'm not very smart about. So it makes sense. I'm more of a just a standard I'm there kind of streamer. I honestly kind of seemed like I was a placeholder, but I've been here for about 3 years now. So yeah, I need to do so many quests too. And you know what? I need to do quests again. Because I could have sworn, I literally could have sworn that during the base game of ESO's, main quest, I could have sworn the Alliance leaders never came together. I could have sworn that they went to Sturk, they complained, and they literally couldn't work together, so they did nothing but allow the Fighters Guild and Mages Guild to get involved. I thought that's like all they did. I thought they just didn't even lift a finger. Let me check. Let me check. I'm gonna do USB Stirk. In secondary 582. A meeting took place here that between the three leaders of the Three Banners War, as Stirk was considered neutral territory. The meeting was facilitated by the Fighters Guild and Mages Guild and aimed to discuss a possible invasion of Cold Harbor in response to Molag Bal's attempted plane meld. Before an agreement could be reached, Molag Bal sent Daedra to the island to kill the Alliance leaders. The attackers were repelled, and the leaders quickly gave their consent for an invasion, having seen the prince's influence firsthand. The force was then assembled from the ranks of two guilds, and a portal was opened on the island. I wouldn't really call that them working together, really. You know? It just kind of seems like they literally just gave consent to the two guilds. I don't want to say that was them. I mean, like, right now it sounds like it's different. Right now it sounds like the actual alliances are getting involved. But at first, back in the main story, it was just a consent. It wasn't like they were actually letting anyone get involved, like, on their side. Oh, cool, there's a bird's eye view of Stirk, like, on the USP page. Why don't we have this more often? This is awesome looking. Yeah, same. I haven't done the main quest in ages. Ages and ages. I mean, I should probably do it again, because I did that, like, when I started playing, and I haven't done it since. I just try to remember best what happened.
Fight for the wheel.
I do really like that shield style. I think that's in the store right now. Maybe something like it. Want to team up for the main quest? Main quest is not really something that you can do with other people. There's a lot of solo instances. That's probably why I haven't done it again, because I can't really do it with Mom and Dad. We'd have to do it in our own time. I'm trying to eat a Big Mac and I don't have any napkins, and it's a pain. You thought all quests now were groupable? The base game had, a lot of what they called solo instances, which would prevent other players from grouping up and teaming up and doing things. They stopped doing that after base game. Unless there's, like, an exception. You figured it was updated? Well, I haven't done it since, but either way, it's pretty easy. Do you still, I guess you could still talk to the hooded figure if you're on a character that hasn't done it yet. I guess. Because, like, I think that new characters just start out, you know, in Cold Harbor, so they don't talk to the hooded figure, from what I understand. They do? I don't know. I mean, like new characters start out in Cold Harbor. There's no more tutorial. The tutorial is the old tutorial, so therefore you kind of begin the main story by just joining the game. So I don't know how it works for characters that haven't done the main quest, but were made before tutorial. So you supposedly talk about the hood figure anytime you teleport to Ardon with a new character. So, but do you skip the do you skip the tutorial? If you skip the tutorial, I guess that explains why. You believe so? Okay, yeah, I guess that makes sense. I wish I could do more things. I mean, I could try to do a dungeon, but like I'm pretty sure OBS is just making everything much slower. I mean, I know I'm in a really populated city, which is kind of like the ultimate test here. You think if you recall you wind up in Cold Harbor after you talk to them? Yeah, you should. That's how it goes. So hooded figure is, I guess, still in the game if you skip tutorial. And probably for anyone that, you know, hasn't been to Cold Harbor, that's a new character, or that's an old character, like my other characters. So this PC issue, one thing that we know about the PC issue is that it is not a hardware issue. It is 100% a software issue. I just don't know what to do about it. I wish you could choose your tutorial area so I could just go to I can go to Balfira each time. I'd go to Balfira every time. You choose Elsewhere or Western Skyrim? I don't think I ever did the Elsewhere one. I wish I could do more stuff right now. I literally, this has been like, I had a 45-minute stream that was nothing of tech issues. It was just tech issues for 45 minutes. So I canceled my stream, and I was just going to wait until I started playing ESO to stream. And then I decided, I was playing some VR chat off stream, and I was like, you know what, I'm going to see if I can get it to work, and it was working. And I was like, alright, well, I will, do some VR chat on stream and then swap to ESO. So we did half an hour, and then I swapped to ESO. But obviously, it's just so many tech issues. Sorry, I don't want to try a dungeon. I don't want to try anything. I'm just, it's just that I can't explain how frustrated I am. I cannot explain how stuck I feel and how frustrated I am that I can't do these things that I know my computer can do. And you know what the culprit is? Every time this happens, it's the same culprit. It's the same one. It's Windows Update. Windows Update goes through. I get a Windows Update and none of my games are going to run. It's been this way for like half a year, maybe. It's like, why do you put out updates if it's just gonna fuck up people's PCs? So now, after the Windows Update, my hard drive runs at 100%, which bleeds into my memory, or it's the other way around. Either way, my memory and hard drive now run at 100%, and now it makes my games look like this. So I've been just spending my time staring into space. I got lucky that the UESP stream was just mostly me talking. I want to play Overwatch, right? I want to play Halo. The internet does not have the solutions. They're just like, you know, use Windows Recovery, and it's like, I can't, it does not want to go back. And they're like, you know, check for issues with the troubleshooter. So I run the troubleshooter, and I do it for Windows Update, right? Because it's like, well, if the issue is update, I'm going to try a troubleshooter for my updates. Let's see what it says. I do a troubleshoot for the updater, and it says, oh, we found an issue. There's an issue with your Windows updates. And I'm like, okay, what is it? And they're like, and I'm like, that's helpful. That's really helpful. Please let me know what it is. So then I try to reinstall, you know, well, not everything, but I've been trying to basically do all I can without breaking my entire computer and losing all my programs. Everything. I've watched so many tutorials. Yeah, the issue is that there's an issue, yeah. The best part is that updates generally happen around Thursday. Or at least that's when my computer tries to install them. So that means that I get an update right before the weekend, and then everything breaks. So it's like I know my computer can do these, can do good things. I know my computer can play these games. Why can't it now? Last time, I fixed it by deleting some files that I had in my recycle bin that were very large. Before that, I fixed it by undoing the update using recovery. This time, neither of those options will work for me. I mean, like, if you think ESO runs bad, you haven't even seen Overwatch. Overwatch will take 15 minutes to start, and then every match is a slideshow. ESO only really acts up when I enter a new area, like, or I do a dungeon, maybe it'll start out really bad. Well, I could really use some good news right about now. I just know that I'm gonna, if I like end my stream, it's just gonna be me sitting there trying to figure out shit that I don't understand until I eventually gotta go to bed and then start the week over and I have to fix it during the work week. I need something. Maybe I didn't look hard enough. Oh wow, that's a cool outfit. Look at that. I have to reinstall my OS without losing my programs. I'm gonna try that. I have to look up how to do that, but I'm gonna do that, and then just start from the fucking beginning, right? Just restart my entire OS. Try to keep the rest of my programs, and then if that works, then I'm in the clear, because something I think in my OS did not install correctly. Oh, I made a huge mistake. Hold on. So I'm just gonna be honest. I'm probably just gonna end the stream.
Let's take a trip off the main roads.
What is? I mean, like, what is my? How many of these things were important for my crafting? Okay, these. This goes. Okay.
Plenty you can do with
This
that.
might not solve this problem. Okay, I'm getting rid of these. I'm like... I know it's sacrilegious, but I'm full up on transmutation geodes. I am full up, full up, full up. Okay, so that means that these things were not part of the writs, which is good. We will move that. This actually explains a lot, now that I think about it. Okay, so those were all just like probably quest rewards or things that I got from doing prologue.
Legero Oko.
Wait, I thought I did this already. Oh, no, I think I only did one. Alright. Provisioner. Though, if we look on the bright side of things, you know, the, if we look at blessings, the direct this year was really good. And that might sound silly to be like, you know, of course it was. A lot of people were like, of course it's going to be good. But from my perspective, I was actually pretty dang nervous. I mean, like, I was kind of nervous to the point where I was like, yeah, I'll try to take the day off to see it. But I wasn't expecting much, you know. It was like, if I don't get the day off, you know, what's it really going to be like? Is it going to be that big of a deal? The direct that they had on Thursday, the new ESO reveal. It's also getting very hard to play because my hands are unclean.
That's gotta be worth some.
Gotta keep my hands clean because apparently this is like, this Big Mac is messy. You guys are probably like, oh my god, what happened to his hands? So yeah, the direct was good. It was exciting. And I was pretty much like 90% sure that we were just going to be getting some soft updates over the course of the year and not anything really large. And I know you're thinking, well, it's not really that big, is it? It's very small. And I'm like, yeah, kinda. But, I mean, like, we're getting 2 small DLCs, which makes a big one. It's just math. You have hand cramps, some gloves for that yourself. The wrists are not happy about you being a programmer and a gamer. Yeah. Sorry to hear that. I used to have hand cramps because I would, back when I would like draw every scale on my dragons in my art, I was like, it hurts really bad, but it looks good. And then over time, I started to notice that my hands were having horrible cramps and hurting really bad. And I was like, nope, I gotta stop this because this is gonna have an effect on me. That's when I developed my other scale drawing technique, which is way better. But no, my hands are just messy because I'm eating a Big Mac. American things. The napkins I left downstairs, unfortunately. Was there not a way to use a stencil for that? Yeah, there's probably you can probably make custom brushes and stuff, but it's not really the same. Not really the same. I don't generally use texture brushes anyway. Maybe I should do a drawing stream tonight. I basically, it's like sometimes I move my drawing streams to Picarto instead of doing them on Twitch. So I might do that.
I sit out here to watch the seabirds. They're fascinating. On a clear day, it sometimes seems like I can see all the way to Hammerfell. There aren't many clear days.
In all fairness, without the scaling details, that's quite nice too. Cartoony dragon. Yeah, even with the scales, it was obviously still a cartoony style, but that was, I mean, like even this, like my VTuber, I wouldn't have had scales for this, because like you can really only see the scales on my new method when it's shading, right? So if I have shading in a larger image, you can see the scale work. But if I'm doing a base color, like a flat color like this, you're not going to see any scales. And I don't really mind. I definitely don't.
I cannot be bribed for my lady's secrets. My loyalty lies with the greatest mind in Gonfalon Bay.
I wasn't even all that familiar with the Gonfalon Colossus. I haven't been here long. Still, it feels like a hole has been torn from the fabric of my life now that it's gone.
Same.
I wasn't even all that familiar with the Gonfalon.
Your hand hurts just thinking of people who do those hyper-realistic dragon drawings. Yep. Obviously, I never got to that. I never went to that length or whatever. But I did. It did still hurt. Let me get an example. I could probably get one pretty fast. Yeah, my hands are happy. Okay, I found my gallery. I'm going to my DeviantArt, which is old. I haven't uploaded in DeviantArt in ages. I stopped appreciating DeviantArt after they started promoting AI art. They started really getting into it. Now everything, like every other artwork, is AI. In fact, probably most of their stuff right now is AI. It's pretty depressing. Every time I'm on there, I'm just looking through stuff, I'm like, yep, that's AI. I can't find, like, look, I used to always buy t-shirts for my birthday, for Christmas. I generally get people t-shirts for their birthdays, you know, something that they like on it. And now it's like, everything is AI. Everything. Like most people probably can't tell, but I can. I'm like, yep, that's AI. I found a piece of art that I haven't thought about in probably 15 years. But I haven't found it yet. I'm still going back, right? I'm going back so far that I this is probably like 2014, 2015. Oh my god. I'm going way back. How long ago did I change my scale technique? Oh my god, yeah, this might have been like around 2014 or 13. Okay, I think I'm there. I think I'm there. I just need to find the right one that I'm looking for. Here it is. Let's use this one as an example. Okay. I'm going to display. Alright, so this right here, this dragon hanging upside down, I want to say this was probably like 2013, 2014. And as you can see, like every single little scale here is drawn Like, the DeviantArt obviously crushes the file a bit, but it is all here. And this was something that I just told myself to do each time, and obviously I stopped. But yeah, and my hands are now remembering how it felt. It's just this tightness between like the thumb and the pinky. Yeah, that's an old pain. So yeah. I mean, it definitely doesn't look that. It doesn't look bad. It's just I altered how I did art from then on. So like, I did that for a while. Did it for a while. See, I did it here. Still, you can see it here. Hands having PTSD. Let's see, where do we go? I think we're still doing it. Oh yeah, this is around where I adopted the new idea, the new method, somewhere around here. Like right here. This is my new method where I would I guess it's not new now. It's been like probably 15 years. No, 10 or so years. But basically I would I just do like, it's a lot more refined these days, but you just do like little sprinkles of light, and then you fade them a bit so that you get the indication of scales instead of actually drawing them. So it's like, oh, the texture is scaly. It's just that you're not always seeing the scales, and your brain thinks of that. You're like, oh, okay. That's kind of what I was going for. I saw it on an art piece or two, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna do it that way because my hands hurt really bad. So yeah, you can see it here a bit. Again, not as refined, but I just decided to do this. It's better on me. You can see it. This is a more modern piece. This was a couple years ago in November. So yeah, you can see it kind of here. You can see some sprinkles here, and here, and here, and here, and you don't need to have it everywhere. You just need to have the insinuation that there's scales. It just looks better, in my opinion, and feels better. My hands thank me. Shout out to the boatsman. Who are you pointing at? Also makes me look shiny. Yeah, I think that it looks better with the cartoony look that I'm looking for. Now, I do like to make my art cartoony. I enjoy that, but there's a limit, in my opinion. Like, there's, when people think cartoony, they might think like Looney Tunes, right? Where it's like weird proportions in the face and whatnot to look wonky. That's why I don't generally use the term cartoony. I'm more of a, as people have said many times, including the other day, I'm more of the MLP type, I guess. Person came in the other day and just assumed that I was a Pegasus because of the clouds and the style of how I'm drawn. Were you here for that? That was funny. They were like, "Oh, I thought you were a horse." I don't generally get called a horse. They came into my chat and they were like, "What's your favorite MLP character?" And I was like, "I don't know why they're asking me this, but I'll answer." It turns out it's because they thought that's, you know, I was a Pegasus. Now they're not terribly far off. Obviously, it's like you can see how being a fan of the series had maybe influenced my art style a little bit. I started out with a much more, well, I think that I started out kind of going a more Spyro style, and I kept the Spyro style, but leaned into a bit more of the MLP style, I think. So it's kind of a blend. But that wasn't on purpose. It's just kind of how it ended up. You think it's the hair? Maybe? I don't know. It's hard to say, because here's the thing. When I started my drawing journey, I started really drawing in 2012. Started using, you know, a mouse on the PC. And, like, you know, pens and paper in real life. And, that was around when I was, like, getting into dragons. And I think it was because of all the, you know, all the possibilities you have with dragons, the versatility with dragons, things like that. I was just interested. And so I started trying to draw them. Obviously, did not look fantastic when I started. And my friend also was kind of the same mindset. And they were like, check out these artists that I like. And so I was looking at their art and I was like, oh my god, I like this too. Like, a lot. And so I literally was, you know, have you ever hyperfixated on something? I hyperfixated to the max of these people, the art that these people did. I literally, like, saved a bunch of their art and would just, like, stare at it to try to understand. And I'm still not like a 1/100th of how good they are, but, you know, that they were definitely my inspirations.
Better overstock.
The artists in question, I would say, are like I'm trying to remember their modern names, because they've gone through some name changes. They had different names back in the day when I started getting into drawing. I think her name now is Sea Salt Shrimp, right? Used to be Fourth Star, but has changed to Sea Salt Shrimp a while ago. And then
probably goodies too.
And now I want to say her name is Cosmic Salad, but I could be wrong. She's gone through a lot of names in the past. I knew her as Taffy Tail. Those were the two big ones, in my opinion. Those were the big artists that really motivated me to get better. And there were a lot of people in the you know, animated dragon community. Obviously, fueled. It's not really Spyro style, especially Sea Salt Shrimp does not like calling her art Spyro style, and I definitely think that it is not that style. It's just the only thing that's similar is that it's an animated looking dragon, you know, not realistic. You can't just call that Spyro every time. So that's really what motivated me. One of yours was Pokemon, still, but you branched out. Let me get, hold on. Give me a minute. Let me get some of the art that motivated me a lot. Did Sea Salt leave DeviantArt? I wonder. I wouldn't be surprised. Okay, let me see. No, oh, Sea Salt Shrimp is just one word. Okay, all right. There's no. It's not like an Argonian name. Okay, so let me find some pieces from back when I was watching them. Oh man, nostalgia. Okay. Here we go. So this is also Pokemon. Here's Mewtwo. So this is Sea Salt Shrimp's art gallery. And so a lot of these pieces are like around 2010, 2012. Around this is really when I started watching them. And you can kind of see the inspiration here. I mean, you can even see the scale format, right? A lot of dragon artists do this whole same scale thing where you don't cover the whole thing, you just kind of run a brush through and do some fade, and you get the same effect, and that's always a cool thing to do. But yeah, I mean, like, I'm nowhere near this, and I'm still wondering when I'm gonna get this good. Now, let's do Cosmic Salad to see if that's her name still. No. Let's try Tauri. Not what I want. Let's try this. Okay. This might help. Okay, Draktau. Draktau is what she goes by now. Okay. So, though in terms of art, the first ones you loved and Sadist franchises when you was when you discovered Two Kinds. Two Kinds is also an inspiration. I actually have my other wallpaper on my smaller monitor is a new piece of art from Two Kinds. So, yeah, so this is probably around when I started watching Draktau. Especially like, you know, like this piece is nostalgic. It says 2015, but I could have sworn it was earlier than that. But here, what I like about Draktao's art is there's a lot more of a kinetic nature to it, I think. There's a lot more of a sketchiness, which almost leads to a more dynamic nature. And that's kind of also why I'm a little bit inspired sometimes to be a little bit more okay with some sketchiness. Yeah, see, this one's 2012. Could I show the piece? Let me get it. Let me get it. It's on... I think it was on his... It's not on his Patreon. Maybe it was. I think it might be a Patreon reward, but it was, like, free to view, right? So you don't need to, like, be a Patreon member. It was, like... I think someone could suggest it because of they were Patreon. And it's just available for viewing. But let me try to find it. Come on. You're gonna laugh if it's the one that you saved too? Oh, is that why you want to see? Hold on. I've got my pictures folder is loading incredibly slowly, as you can imagine. I don't actually have a lot of photos installed. I don't have a lot of photos saved to the PC. Unless it's like screenshots for ESO. All right. So this is the one that I've got on my second monitor. I think that's pretty new. Yeah, it says Patreon suggested by Ordethus. What is it? Nintendo Swatch. I've actually got a few Two Kinds wallpapers. I just kind of alternate, and then my my main monitor is currently the Solstice preview, the picture they have of the Nord, Argonian, and Altmer. You didn't save that one? The last one you saved was Rain Under the Waterfall? I think I have that one somewhere. But I'm not here to showcase Two Kinds art. But I think I have that somewhere. Oh, I forgot to put in my writs. I gotta go to Necrom. Yeah. No dice. Yeah. Oh boy. But yeah, I've read through Two Kinds 2 times, I think. Two Kinds 2 times. Like, the full comic. And again, the comic started in, like, what, 2003? So you're looking at over 20 years? It's somewhere around 20 years. And it's a lot to read. And it's obviously still ongoing. I've read through it twice. And I get, I get updates pretty much when they come out.
It's always worth stocking up.
Someone tab open on your tablet to the webcomic site? I probably do too. Hold on. I probably still have it. I probably have. Yeah, I do. I've got a tab open currently with the most recent comic. April 10th, 2025. The first comic was October 22nd, 2003. So yeah, it'll be what, 22 years at the end of the year. Did I see the Flora plush? Yeah, I actually have it ordered. It should be here somewhere in June. I think. Yeah. Though I do wish that, I mean, like, maybe if this does well, he'll do it again. But, like, I kind of wish it was a collection, so I could have gotten a Natani plush. First non-Pokemon plush you'll love. Whoa, okay. Oh my goodness, these frames, I swear to God. Yeah, rain would be nice. I mean, that picture with Cat did have a bunch of other little plushies. Hints towards the future? I was kidding. Oh my God, come on, just let me get to the writ thing, please, please, please. I just gotta turn it in.
The moons praise you for what you did at Moonmont Hollow.
Okay, was that it? Come on. No. Sorry, I'm at the blacksmithing station. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to do the last endeavor, and then I'm probably going to stop, and then I might do a drawing stream, because that won't be very hard on my PC. That probably won't be here. That'll probably be on Picarto. And I might try to fix my PC a bit before I do that. I probably shouldn't have done that. Oh well. Wait, I can't sell these? Oh, they're, huh. It's because they're bound? Unexpected. Okay, hint or not, you sure he's getting spammed with demands to bring them to reality? Right, but do you think that Natani's in high demand? Because that's who I'd get. I wouldn't even think twice. I don't know how big the plushies are. I kind of got the general idea when I saw the thingy, but I don't know.
I always find myself in a better mood after a meal.
Okay, do you want to pop in for two Infinite Archive stages? Just 2. It'll just be 2. Because I need to do 2 Infinite Archive stages.
They reopen the necropolis. Now all will see how much I honor and respect my ancestors.
I guess this isn't very respectful.
I heard they have some sort of celebration. Some hero called Chosen of Fate.
Funny how nobles who win against the Emperor's
There's even an Elder Scrolls reference in the latest Two Kinds panel, which I found was funny. Bong, bong. I'm by a way shrine, but I don't care. 73 gold. What, where? It's the it's the most recent panel with Lieutenant Reed when she's like imagining how the guard's gonna react to her like keeping a Khaedron child protected in her home, and like the guard smashes through the door and he goes, "Stop right there, criminal scum!" You can port to me when you're ready. Alright, we're gonna need to be fast. Two stages. Because I gotta do that drawing stream, and also I have to do I have to do money things, adult things, and I'm already tired. Oh yeah, this is fun. Thank you, computer, for this. This is fantastic. Oh wow, a slideshow. My pictures folder looks more clear than this. Fucking hell. I gotta fix this. We can get through this. Okay, that's one. I don't really care, but
deserved rewards.
okay. Alright, stage 2. Silver Rose. I don't recall Kit having lines like this. Don't get surrounded. Hello, Centurion. There we go.
The index, you move quicker than I thought.
Okay, thank you. What are these things? What are these anyway? Combat your guardian will slowly do until it perishes. Oh, okay, that's right. That's right. This one. Eye catching. So this is the taunt one. All right. Well, thank you for the help. I will see you later. I'm funny. Bye. I wish I could stay longer in there. I'm looking at the Solstice map and I'm wondering where Sunport's gonna be. It's obviously gonna be like... I think it's gonna be on like the mainland. Probably facing the ocean maybe? Or maybe facing the river. Because that might be where Topal the Pilot ends up. I seriously think that fragment that we found of Father of the Niben is talking about Solstice. I think that's very possible. Alright. So, I'm gonna raid off. I'm gonna find someone to raid to. Thank you so much for the help, Tiger. I appreciate that. I would not have gotten my endeavors without you. I now have to figure out how to fix my PC, and I'm probably gonna end up doing a drawing stream whether or not I fix it or not. On my Picarto. I'll probably post about that on my Discord. Alright. One last thing. You swear if anything happens to Maeve, you're gonna scream? I don't think that's likely. I think that she should be fine. What's her mom's name again? Adira. I'm a little bit more worried about Adira, but I think they're probably both going to be fine. Okay, let's see here. Twitch. Let me see who's live. Night, thanks for stopping by. We are going to go to... let's go to... Drew you out. Thank you guys so much for being here. Hopefully next week when I'm live on Friday, like around 11:30 p.m., I will have this fixed. And everything will be fine. We will see. Give me a moment to get this raid ready. Thank you guys so much for being here. I will see you next time. Bye.